Here we go! One man, 6 women whose periods are in sync. Let's do it! We're in Jasper, Canada, which kind of reminds me of Big Sky, Montana. Like, this is a place that a boomer dad would freak out about. He'd react like, this is boomer dad's version of Tulum, Mexico. He'd be like, you gotta go fly fishing, they got golfing, you can hug a fish. And yes, I was a part of this episode. There I am. Thank you to all that have supported me. I've gotten a lot of messages. A few weeks ago, I told you something's coming, and they said, Jared, get out there. Kind of just do what you do. And I think we nailed it. It's just nice to be part of the ABC Bachelor family. Here's how likable Joey is. They show him on a motorcycle that is brand new. That coat still has creases in it from Filene's basement. And I'm like, good for you, Joe. Ride that cycle. I just don't know when the motorcycle became part of Joey's, character. And we all accepted it. No one's asked any questions. He's never mentioned that motorcycling is a big part of his life. I guess he just looks right on it. If I got on that motorcycle, everyone would be like, no, get off. You're going to fall. Come on. You could put me in the sidecar. I'd be the chubby friend in the sidecar, and you guys would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Then the women, they're driving into Jasper. They notice me. I make another appearance. Yup. They were like, Jared, turn around. Let's see that tuchus. And I was like, I'll give the people what they want. They get to the cabin. It's very cabin-y. Daisy says this is her vibe. There's a picture of me on the wall. This is a weird thing to just be like, hey, everybody, let's go check out the bed together. If a guy said this, everyone would be like, what? Why don't you go look at the bed on your own? I'll go check out my bed. They see a rainbow. Oh, no, it's a sign. That means we're all going to catch something from one another from kissing the same guy. Oh, yes.
Great for us. It's such a romantic little place. I just want to, get naked and cuddle in the woods.
See, if I'm Joey, I tell a producer, hey, if you ever hear a woman say, I want to get naked and cuddle in the woods, just let me know. Let me know. We're going to keep around till Fantasy Suites. That's all I would want to know. Just, hey, Jen, thank you. You just said the magic words. You're going straight through. We'll see you in Tahiti. Here's Joey giving Jesse Palmer another tennis lesson. This guy just had a baby. He probably can't even watch these episodes with his wife. He was like, oh, days on the set were long. It was a hard time. And she's at home with a baby puking all over her. And he's out here being like, I think I got my backswing going. Whenever Jesse talks to Joey, he looks like an older guy from his fraternity who got married really young. Who talks about dating, even though he never dated. He's like, yo, bro, tons of tail in there. If that were me, I'd be using every room in that cabin. I never used Tinder, but if I did, you don't even know. Look at Jesse does nothing.
It's reciprocated. It's always going to be something that's in the back of your mind, but it sounds like you're handling it as well as you can.
It sounds like you got this covered. Sounds like you're doing okay. Yeah, I'll be in the town getting a massage. I'll be there at the rose ceremony to say, and now there's one more rose, but you think it seems like you got this handled. They all want the one-on-one date. They're about to read the date card. Kelsey A is always dressed like she's about to go get high behind the cabin. Oh, I got greens on this one. They got really good weed here in Jasper. I got the hookup. Don't eat those donuts. I'm going to have the munchies. Daisy gets the one-on-one date. Jen, not happy about it. She's like, I wanted to go cuddle naked in the woods. I wanted a pine cone up my ass. Jen confides in Maria. Maria is the queen at saying the most obvious thing like it's something interesting.
That's why we all just need that extra time to, confirm where we are.
Oh, really? You need extra time with Joey so you can confirm that you like him? Time together will tell you more about whether you two are compatible? Maria, start that podcast immediately. We're back in Jasper. Yep, this is one more shot of me. Now, that woman and I had a scene where we went out to dinner, and I didn't really like sharing food, so Yeah, they must have cut it out. So Joey comes out here. He's contemplating life. Looks out at the water. He's like, oh man, I really should have masturbated before this date. I'm feeling tense. And then they show Daisy, who went full Elizabeth Holmes. She's like, I want to look like you can trust me, but I may steal all of your savings. Here comes Daisy. If I'm Joey, I'm like, no jacket. Okay. Not going to complain that you're cold at all today? Seems like we're in for a long day without that jacket. All right. Just a simple turtleneck. Okay, Elizabeth Holmes. No problem. I'm keeping my jacket. It's a little chilly, but, if you ask for my jacket, I'm going to be mad. So those are the horses they're going to ride. That's Thunder. That's what Daisy's going to be riding. And Joey's going to be riding on top of Ellie the horse. I wonder how Ellie's day was. Hi, I'm Ellie the horse, and I was ridden by Joey. A little awkward in front of his date, but it was magical. The rumors are true. Joey has a member. Oh. When he rode my back, it felt like he was bringing salamis home from the market in his pant leg. I'll never forget it. Tonight, I'm going to go home, light a candle, have a glass of wine, and really go to work with old Bessie here. Sometimes The Bachelor does too much. For some reason, there's a soft song playing in the background. This feels like the scene in the Hallmark movie before Joey's gonna die from a disease or something.
Honestly, one of the most beautiful views I think.
I mean, even look at the sunshine. What is this, a Valtrex commercial? And finally, we end up at the hot tub. That's right. Ooh, baby. How awful would it be to be the intern who has to, fill up this random tub? There's no hose. There's no running water nearby. This next scene is very bizarre. Them putting their clothes up the horse.
You ready, Daisy?
Ready for what? Why are they acting like about to see my big fat cock? Nope. Bathing suit. Just kidding. Why was there a big reveal there? I would have walked right out.
Today was awesome.
I also would have been wearing a t-shirt. I would wait till the last possible second. And they enjoy the hot tub. If I were him, I'd whisper right in her ear. I'd be like, that's my cochlear implanted right into your thigh. And if she laughed, I'd be, very relieved.
And be like, oh, I'm in love with you when I'm not.
Daisy basically just says too much. She has repeated that she's not in love with Joey over 700 times. She's like, I could be in love with him, but I'm just not in love with him. Who would ever be in love with him this quickly? I'm not in love. I just want him to know that I'm not in love. But I want him to know that I'm not in love. Does he know I'm not in love with him? Not today. Daisy tells Joey how she feels in the most third grade way.
I really, really like you.
But do I like you?
But am I there yet? No.
And for that reason, I'm out.
I can see us being
I could see maybe one day.
And
I could see sending you a note on Valentine's Day when we give the whole class notes. So Daisy had health issues, which sound horrible. Don't get me wrong.
Me up and literally putting all of their love into me.
But she's like, my parents are gonna have big questions.
They're gonna have some big questions for you.
Huge ones.
If it is her at the end, are you gonna be the person that will be there for her in sickness and health? And,
in what world is he not gonna be there for her in sickness and health if he proposes her? That's the whole deal.
Be that person for me. If
In sickness? I don't know about that one.
So
I'll be there for you in health. As long as we can have a healthy sex life. Who gives a shit about you if you get sick? I'm out of here. What do you think he's gonna say? So Joey gives Daisy the rose. He's going to hometowns with her. They're going to Minnesota, which is basically less scenic Jasper, Canada. I mean, if I'm the janitor in this ice rink, I'm mad at these people. Get out of here. I'm closing up. I'm begging you guys to stop making out. My wife is about to leave me. Please, can you get moving, eh? I gotta get this place clean. and I gotta be home for dinner. I know you guys are having fun, but please, hey, I gotta get the ice cleaned. This is gonna ruin me. I got 2 kids, they're beautiful, please. Can't you guys touch each other elsewhere? They're doing a lumberjack date.
We are going to be learning how to be lumberjacks or lumberjills in your case today.
It'd be so funny if this woman was like, I'm actually a lumber they them. Thanks, Joey. I guess we'll learn to ask our lumber pronouns another time. I like this part of Canada because Anita looks like she's just a total conspiracy theorist living out in the woods doing lumberjill competitions.
Thank you so much, Joey.
She's like, thank you, Joey.
I love this sport and I love sharing it with everyone. It takes passion.
It takes passion. It takes dedication. And it takes realizing that the world is flat and then that vaccine is going to make us all grow tails. Maria is giving difficult girlfriend who complains about not being able to poop on vacation vibes. Now they're doing a competition. They all like him. Can you imagine that, like, you getting to spend time with someone to figure out if you love them is decided by whether you can flip a log or not? Like, hey, so what was the moment you knew you loved him? Well, thank God I won the single buck cut because I got 5 minutes with him to see if we could be compatible. This girl, Rachel, is lactose intolerant and she's about to chug elk milk. Remember that the next time you say you're chill and awesome in a relationship and on vacation. This girl is drinking elk semen and you're being like, yeah, I'm totally cool with a barn-style door for the bathroom in our hotel room. So Kelsey wins the competition and then Jen just goes over and is like, I'm going to cuddle with him in the woods naked, whether anyone likes it or not. And the other women are like, what is going on? Maria has an axe in her hand.
Do they forget that I have an axe?
She even says, that is literally
Stick to my stomach.
threatening to murder someone. Does she know that I could chop her up, is what she just said.
Understanding fully the American culture part of it and everything.
Jen says that her Vietnamese mom won't understand the American culture part of The Bachelor. Is this our culture? The American culture? Yeah, in America, one man dates 30 women, and the whole country judges all of them. And at the end, they all go to a fantasy suite where we consider 3 pumps and a cuddle a fantasy. Yep, that's America. Joey's talking to Kelsey T. He's like, what would meeting a dad who got mad at you for going to college and not joining his religion even look like? She's like, all you're going to have to do is make out with a snake and then we're going to pray to Jesus and you're good. Maria threatens to leave because she doesn't like that he's not choosing her. And then she goes in the other room. This is the moment that I would be farting directly into the couch cushion. I'd be like, if I do it directly in it, it'll get sopped up by the cushion, and she'll be back in a little bit. That would be my thinking right now. Maria says she thinks out loud a lot, and that's why she told Joey that she might have to leave. It's kind of diabolical. Joey says his biggest fear is someone saying no to him at the altar. So now Maria puts in his head like, hey, you with other women really bothers me, so you better watch out because I could run away at any time. It was kind of the Bachelor version of like going for your purse to pay for the date when you don't want to pay. This whole thing. Kind of genius from Maria. Look at, now Maria's like, I'm not kissing you tonight because I saw you kiss that other woman. Look at, she's making sure that he knows I am a scarce resource. That kiss, yeah, you're only getting a little. This is very seductive on Maria's part. She's in Joey's head, you can tell. Look at, he's thinking things over in the makeshift hallway of this Christmas tree shop. What is this? Is this real? What Hallmark movie was shot here? Joey comes back wearing his Mr. Rogers cardigan.
I cannot give up this race.
And he tells the women there will be no rose given out on this date. And Jen responds by maybe being dead. Joey is the ultimate, like, it's not creepy because he's good looking. Like this line right here.
But I would love some hugs and some goodbyes if that's okay.
I'll see you next week. But I would love some huggies and goodbyes. Get it in here. Come on. I want a hug from all my girlfriends. So the one-on-one date is with Kelsey A, who looks like Julia Roberts and never opens her mouth when she speaks. She's like a ventriloquist. I mean, that's pretty good. She didn't even open. That's put a puppet on her knee, and we got the next winner of America's Got Talent.
I'm really excited.
They get hot cocoa. He's like, when's the last time you had hot cocoa? She's like, yesterday. I was high as hell. Didn't you see me wearing the beanie? I had a blunt, and I chugged a hot chocolate. Look at that. S'more, not a good lady in the tramp food. I want my own s'more, open face. You have yours, I have mine. Not for me. Now they're doing like the chill girl montage from every Hallmark movie.
I really want to have him meet my
Like,
family, but
she's having a beer.
still 5 other
I don't think I've seen a woman have a beer in like 13 years.
in my head about it all.
Hugging on the chair. Like, if any girl I would date, they'd be like, no, I just don't like gluten. No, do they have vodka soda with a lime? But not too much soda, not too much vodka. So they're going to do a polar bear plunge, which sounds like the opposite of a good time for me. My penis would be inside of me already. And there goes Joey's balls. Yup, they are now 2 little raisins. It's 39 degrees. I would be a mess. This is the moment I would look the most unfuckable. I'd be like, the bottom of the water has seaweed. Ew, I'm touching it.
Like trying to regulate that.
We did not give consent to go into that water. I didn't want to be shriveled up like this. I had plans tonight. I'm going to look like this for the next 3 hours. I'd like an apology. So it's the nighttime portion of the date. Kelsey A looks like she's wearing a trench coat over lingerie, like to do some role play to try and save her marriage's sex life. I told you she doesn't open her mouth when she talks. Look at this.
Saying it again.
That was wild. Are you serious? Look at, she's good at it. Ventriloquism.
Like my heart's racing, just saying it again.
That's crazy. We're back in Jasper, and I got a little drunk on the set, and they have a live shot of me eating after I got drunk. Here it is. Yeah, I'm not proud. That's what it looks like. So there was no cocktail party. They go straight to a rose ceremony, and then Joey asked to speak to Maria. This is the definition of a shit-eating grin. She knows. She's like, I got him by the balls. She's holding him in her palm of her hands. So then they go off, and the other women are not happy. Look at, they thought they weren't going to get time to talk. People are mad that elk is out here. It's just like, oh no, you had the camera on me? Maria is so happy she got pulled aside. She's getting special attention. She knows that she's in his head. She knows she got exactly what she wanted. That is a smile. That is not her listening. That's her going, I got him. Rachel got the first rose. We're on the final rose. It's between Jen, Kelsey T, and Maria. Maria gets it. The seductress. She's cast her spell. She owns his nutty pose. Couldn't have 4 more different looking women. I mean, this looks like the front of a brochure for a college. Yeah, we love San Diego State. And that's it for The Bachelor. And that's it for me. I will be back next week. Share my feed, post to your story. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. If you've watched all these, follow my account so that you're here next week. Boom.